left off, a lot of shit happened. Would anyone like to... I'm just gonna put on, like, some music in the back just for, like, vibes and such. Just to get us, like, in the zone. Now you got me speaking like Party Paladin. Alright.
Party Paladin's gonna fuck your wife.
So.
I'm so sorry.
Vibes have been turned on.
Apologize for Party Paladin mishap.
Okay. So... let's... Okay, why is this still so fucking loud? There we go.
It has been, like, several months since you last used Kenku.
Yeah, alright, let's...
Oh, there we go.
That's good.
Shelly's jumping up my ass.
That's good. Alright, so, what does everybody remember?
Nothing.
I remember one specific, very fucking detail.
Mm-hmm.
Of a stake put inside Marcus's door at his home with a note that says, "We know what you are."
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
And if I'm not mistaken, this was after Marcus killed his sire, and we were in the hospital with Jade, trying to get Marcus and Jade out properly. So, 2 NPCs were named. 3 NPCs were named. A news reporter, a doctor, and a nurse assistant that all know Marcus. Mm-hmm. They all helped within their way to get Jade under wraps, and with the scandal going on because of Amber and Marcus. The news reporter is trying to help fix that situation. I remember I think Jade is stuck in the hospital for another night under supervision.
She was moved for bed rest. At home.
Yes. Okay. So Jade is now home, and that is what I last remember with Marcus and Jade.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the last scene which they got home and he saw that.
Ophelia, I believe, was en route to head to the Camarilla with Rise and Averjo before the incident happened at Rise's apartment with the journal that was stolen.
Yes, indeed.
I think so, yeah. Oh, God, breathing hurts.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's a byproduct of chronic illness and the fact that it's all centralized in my back and in my fucking lungs and legs, so... I'm gonna die anyways, might as well go out blazing. Anyways, continue.
Alright. So, we can do that. We can pop up when that was. Or, we can just sort of discuss the other story beats and sort of like take stock. Basically, this is like just taking stock of everything, all the plot points we remember, whatever notes y'all have. This is basically like, this is a low-key reset to dial back in what we want to do.
Okay.
The soft season 2 reboot.
Yes, soft reboot.
Are we?
Like,
Do we? What opening do we use? Are we using the like super dramatic opening, or is it more of like a soft opening and then like a super dramatic ending?
We're in season 2, so
Let's go
people
with-
at this point have like joined us, so we don't need anything super catchy. It just has to be the fact that, you know, they're like, oh my god, we're gonna go into who knows what in season 2, and the opening has nothing to do with anything. It's so random.
There's several.
But
There's
it is a
scene
new-
of Rise and
but it is a new band that's making the theme song, so.
Yes.
yeah, there's a scene
Hold
of
on,
Rise
me-
and Ophelia fighting for some fucking reason.
Me and Spider have talked about if any of our games became an anime, what 3 songs would be season 1, 2, and 3, and I can't remember what season 2 was.
That is true. I can't remember either, and Lungs are in too much homosexuality to figure it out.
Sit down then.
I don't think she's home yet.
I am home. I'm sitting at home.
Anyway, I remember 3 major plot points. Everything is messed up. That's number 1.
Mhm.
Everything is
Yeah.
awesome.
No. But no, there was so hunters are hunting average Joe, so that's the second Inquisition most likely, though we technically haven't met them yet. There's the... Oh god, what's the name of the group that are zealots?
The Sabbat.
Thank you. The Sabbat exist and are trying to take over the world using disease. And now the Camarilla are asking for help, and I don't remember why.
They want to meet Averjo.
Ah, yes, that's the one.
And Marcus and Kingmaker are still going hard in the policies of the mayor campaign of New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's in the polls. It's the polls. It's still technically the election hasn't even happened. It's just basically like the campaign is just going. They're just doing the campaign shit right now.
I will say, the more that either of you two do, the higher your likelihood is of winning.
They're in the walls.
They're in the
They're the fucking wall.
Anyway, yes, that's what I remember. And we have a new friend who's being played by Vale.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have more emos.
Let me think. What else is going on?
I think those were like the major plot points, and there's like little things happening amongst that. Like the Sabbat is like the Sabbat and the Second Inquisition are like the big. And then in that we've got like Jade got staked and was, you know, that was public, and there was the journal that was stolen from Rise, and we were helping Average Joe's like friend, don't know how they're related, with some sort of curse. Like there was a lot of little stuff that kind of happened as well.
Yeah, there was some little stuff that was considered resolved. I'll say that some of the major plot points that are still going, the mysterious skincare cream that Sylvia was investigating, the link with a possible link to a pharmaceutical company that is in connection with Kingmaker. There's that, I think. And I can't really think of anything else. There was that one thing with Ophelia, the like the split personalities.
Oh, with her the her with the bronze bull, but then also like her just basically her her sire has been chatting with her more aggressively recently.
Mm. Yeah, so there's that. So I'll say tonight we can kind of take it easy. We can get right back into the story, or what do you guys want to do? This can be sort of like a time for downtime before all of the bullshit happened, like in the intermittent like days and like weeks between stuff.
I think that works for me at least. Mostly just because I got home and I forgot I was in the middle of a Persona 5 boss fight.
Or this is sort of like downtime. I'm trying to think, because I did start doing sort of like day by day by day. Fuck.
I believe in you.
I mean, we can also just say, if you want, this was an undetermined time that happened previously.
Yeah, this is, I'll just say this is undefined downtime.
Yes.
So like anything you wanted to do in the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. It rhymes.
It makes me hungry for blood.
Technically, I think you can have that.
Shh. Don't give away my secrets. I guess I'll let somebody else go first, because like I said, I'm in the middle of a boss fight. I can multitask, but, you know. Flavor.
Actually, I can start if nobody else wants to.
Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
You do that, my friend.
Marcus is going to work on making his own Make-A-Wish for New Orleans.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Here's Spider-Man.
Just,
Nice.
however, he's going to set up a base, like rent out an office, send out a newsletter. He's going to fund it from his own pockets. And for anyone who can and what he can do for anyone, he will. That is Marcus's goal.
Okay. Roll a quick d10 for me and tell me what the number is.
We have a dice bot in this server.
I don't believe so. Or we might.
Dice roller.
We do have that, but it's not for that.
Yeah. Alright, I'll roll it over here. I can do this. Simple. Slash R1D10. 3.
Okay. Lovely. Thank you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyone else?
Trying to think.
What am I rolling for?
Oh, you don't have to do anything.
That was just for me.
Oh. Ophelia's just hanging out with Molly at the moment. She's gonna do what I plan to do, what I plan to tell you to do, but we're just gonna actually do it in person now, Moon.
Okay, so we'll just say... Okay, so why don't we... If we're planning on doing, like, the next thing... I'd rather wait until Fox is here, because I think he said he was gonna join in, but he's dealing with something right now.
In the meantime, I actually have a really. I just thought of a really funny headcanon.
What's
Does
up?
it involve forks?
No, but
You disappoint
this
me.
is too good.
Oh, speak of the
Is
devil!
that
I am Fox the Inevitable, because I am inevitable.
my headcanon basically is that Jack is the reason why the TikTok ban got lifted.
Oh,
What?
care to elaborate
I
further
just
on that?
Kingmaker
Ow.
I
on
just feel
TikTok.
like
Why?
it's a joke. It's a joke headcanon, but I just thought it would be funny. Just like I feel like Jack would probably say no. Bring back TikTok, because remember he's the media guy. He's basically my version of Vox. I thought it would be
Basically.
funny. It's not actually a headcanon. I just thought it would be a funny joke to tell y'all.
The media knows
Funny
about the
joke.
porn. Funny joke.
So-
There we go.
Fox, we were just sort of going over, like, what everyone wanted to do, like, if we wanted to just pick up where we left off, or if we wanted to, like, do any downtime.
I mean, I'm kind of open for whatever. I'm kind of winging it. I'm cleaning up from dinner. It was made some great chicken. Perfect chicken. Anyways,
Diner.
yeah. What?
I said diner.
Diner chicken? Nah.
Mm.
Right, so-
I don't know. I'm just kind of I'm kind of up for whatever. I may bow out tonight. I'm just feeling a little black and a little tired, but I'm here and I'll wing whatever you guys are doing for a bit. Shoot the shit. Enjoy the time. It's good to see y'all.
Why are we
It's probably
shooting
gonna
shit?
be
That
a-
sounds very unsanitary.
It's
Figured
probably
it
just
out.
gonna be a very, very chill session.
Okie
Figured what out?
So, there are 3 songs that work perfectly when you set them up right for anime, like anime openings. Dear
Mhm.
Maria is the
Mhm.
fast-paced, in-your-face season 1 anime. Face Down is the edgy
yeah.
season 2 anime. And the lighthearted, happy-go-lucky season 3 anime is Escape from the City Sonic Adventures 2.
Mm.
He knows what he's talking about.
He's cooking. It's almost like he's a chef.
Taster.
Okay.
Bet he's made.
Sorry.
Alright, so do we want to just...
I was stuck on that for a minute, and I finally figured it out.
Do we... show of hands? Do we just want to jump right in?
I mean, I'm up for whatever. It's one of those things I don't think we should go too far. Just so that we can give people, like, this is a small session. We've kind of covered what we've already done. Easy to watch kind of deal.
Yeah.
This is the
I mean,
filler episode.
yeah, it should be like, matters.
You're cutting out a lot,
very
my friend.
Yes.
I am a robot. I am a robot.
This is the-
Origato, Mr. Roboto.
This
Much
is
better.
the Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura try and figure out what's under Kakashi's mask episode.
Yeah, I was about to say, since it's very impromptu, I say very plot light.
All right.
Hey,
So we can like
come to
we can like jump into the plot day next week, because I actually made a schedule for that so people can plan accordingly.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh no.
All right.
Hallelujah.
I'll probably be late to any of these because this is around the time that I'll be, going to the store to get groceries. And
No
also,
worries.
walk so then my legs don't fucking atrophy. Less atrophy, more experience violent pain. Yay, chronic illness.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yay!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bye.
This is me sticking my thumb up my ass.
Oh no, they're sticking it in the pie hole. See? Shooting the shit. We're back,
All right.
peeps. We're back.
So let's say it's like 2 days later.
From where we were
Well,
in the plot
from where we were
2
in the
days
plot.
before?
later.
2 days before or later?
2 days later.
Oh, guys, sorry, Average Joe's no longer around. He died in those 2 days.
Wow.
Don't fucking jinx anything.
Plot twist.
All right. Let's. All right. So who wants to be the first volunteer?
I volunteer Spider as tribute.
I will fuck your tight asshole. Fine. Fine. I'll go.
Go ahead.
All right. Where do I start?
You're at
tell
a tavern.
What?
You're at
You
a
tell
tavern.
me. Where are you?
At broken. She's Molly. I'm fine to work. I'm fine.
No, you are fucking not. That hit you took is no fucking joke, and I can handle the bar for at least one night. Fuck you, Donovan. I know how to bartend.
Listen, I'm fine. Listen, I just got hit by a semi. It's not that bad.
Ugh. I know that you are practically invulnerable, but like, babe, please just, can you take one night off?
That's like asking Marcus to not flirt with anything that has or doesn't have a pulse.
He has a wife!
And
Okay, fair point, but still. If not for yourself, for me.
I hate when you fucking do that. Fine. I'll take the night off. You're acting like I've got a cranberry. Like I've got a conniption. Like I've got a confection. Like I've got a condom. Oh, okay, maybe I'm not okay.
It's alright. But I may or may not have splurged a little on something.
What did you
that
do?
you might enjoy. Shh. she pulls something out of her pocket and slides it across the bar and removes her hand.
I didn't know you had.
Some-
I didn't know you had. I didn't know that dress had pockets.
It does, but look at
It
what
doesn't.
came out of it.
She looks at what Molly slides over to her.
It is a set of keys.
She holds it up at keys, and it's like, what are these two?
Look outside.
She looks outside.
Parked in front of Broke and Broken is a motorcycle that pretty much looks like it could be a tank. This is the most heavy duty of motorcycles that you could ever find.
Ophelia looks at it, blinks twice, and without looking at Molly, it's just like, your cycle starts next week, right?
Yes. But regardless, your friend actually helped me get a good deal.
Which friend? I don't have friends.
The one who's camera shy. She doesn't like camera and voice shy.
Oh, Sylvia?
No, not her. God, I
Oh!
keep forgetting her name.
Oh, you mean the one that, is probably listening to this conversation right now through our phones?
Yeah, her.
Hope you like the gift. How did I hear the accent on that one? Taps back.
Yeah.
When are you coming to fucking visit?
Whenever I feel like it.
Ugh. Yeah, of course. I'm not sure which is weirder. I'm not sure which is weirder. The fact that you're a French person hiding out in Italy, or that you somehow managed to buy and make a motorcycle that literally looks like it could get hit into a wall and the wall would take more damage.
Oh, that's what's Molly's idea.
What now?
Yes.
All right, Molly. I'll listen to my wife. I'll take some time off. I guess fiance, technically. I'll take some time off. But if shit goes down, let me know immediately. Got it?
Of course. Why don't you go take a ride? Take it out for a spin.
All right. Who knows? Maybe I'll get to hit... Yeah, she's walking away. Who knows? Maybe I'll get to hit somebody with it.
If you do, I'm not paying bail.
Haha. You say that like I don't keep bail money with me. And she hops on the motorcycle and ooh, she purrs almost as beautifully.
Nope.
She purrs almost as beautifully as Molly does.
It runs like a dream.
And
as you
hits the
speed off,
kickstand and just yep.
And as you speed off, let's transition. Who would like to go next? Who would like to go next? Or Spider, you pick someone.
I nominate.
Since Jordan nominated you.
I nominate Rise.
Okay.
I nominate Rise for the Ice Bucket Challenge.
All right, Rise, what are you doing currently?
Probably still panicking about the journal. That's definite. Other than that, probably fixing his entire place that got trashed and the door that Ophelia broke. Probably just, if anyone needs him, helping out around as much as he can. Again, just keeping his mind off things.
I need to listen to the last episode really bad.
This episode had a recap at the beginning, so.
Ah, damn.
basically, what happened last time was, are you alright?
What happened?
Yeah, just scalding water.
Oh, that's not bad.
So there was a raid on Rise's apartment where one of Averjo's journals was stolen. And they were going to go meet the prince in the Camarilla, but that got them sidetracked.
Nice. Oh, it'll be interesting to see how things go.
So, Rise, you have basically gone on a raid to almost every hardware store that you have access to.
Yes.
And you pretty much got every single lock, every single heavy duty lock and
Alarm system.
alarm systems,
Full Quaker mode.
like a heavy duty door.
My apartment will be my bunker, god damn it.
Yeah. So what are you currently installing?
Would say probably some of the like locks on windows and like shutters.
Mm-hmm.
Just Marcus would look and be like, why are there bars on one of those windows?
Yeah. Marcus, do you wanna hop in and say anything, or?
That's... Why did Rise put... I do see you. I'm gonna go check on him.
The sound
And
of
Alright,
Marcus is
you...
gonna-
Yeah. Alright, so you hop down and you knock on the very, very heavy door now. Like, this is not standard issue for apartments.
He knocks and it like... Ow.
It's like solid metal.
Yeah, he knocks and just feels the... you ever like hit a bat off something and it doesn't go through and that wooden...
Ooh.
Like the metal vibration runs through your hand?
That's my
Yeah.
favorite taste.
That is, he does that and it just shivers down his hands and he was like, ow.
My favorite smell.
He would just hear from
Yeah,
behind the door, like, who is it?
It's Marcus, sweetie.
Oh, hold on. Multitudes of lock and chain sounds. Beeping
Oh,
as an as an alarm.
An
goes off.
electronic lock
Yeah.
opens.
It just like slowly opens the door. Can I help you?
Some sounds of some power drills as you undrill the fucking screws.
How can I help you, Marcus?
hun,
Yes.
why are there... And he kind of points to the window. Why? Why is that there?
Oh, because someone's been in my apartment at least twice now. And you know, we're dealing with some pretty bad people who do some pretty bad things. And so I thought, you know, it would be good if I reinforced my place. I'm moving on to your apartment next.
You can see, like, in the corner of the kitchen, like, just around the corner, there's, like, another heavy-duty door, and, like, a bunch of shopping bags with, like, multiple locks and, like, a camera system.
Marcus leans in, just kind of peeks at it, and then slowly leans back and looks at Rise. Okay. Sweetheart. I forgot to mention at the top of the episode, we did make it canon that Rise and Marcus are canonically dating.
Right,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
He reaches out, hand on shoulder. Sweetheart,
My husband.
how about I call someone, have this professionally done, all the bells and whistles for both rooms, and me and you go out. Go get some fresh air. Yeah?
Marcus, I had someone steal from my apartment. The apartment building you own. And I'm not saying I don't trust you. But as someone who's been through the trenches, I feel like I would know how to do this myself. Right? Maybe
And
he
as
turns a little. I think I'm gonna need more doors. We should probably just do the whole building while I think about it.
he squeezes a little bit on the shoulder. Or, as a mafia boss, you trust my judgment and I call my right-hand man and we take care of this properly.
Touche.
He holds up a remote. Can I at least keep the turret?
Excuse me, what?
It was Ophelia's idea.
Marcus,
It's
you
not.
get a
Let's be
turret?
clear. Let's be clear. It's not military grade. It's ramshackled together. This
Ophelia
is
built me a
jerry
turret.
rigged.
It's
He
like
There's
attached
stuff
it
from
to like
Home
a
Depot.
sprinkler.
This is Rambo style turret.
He attached it to like a motion activated sprinkler or something.
Marcus just gives one of them, he just it's a deep lean in, and he just, why do you have a turret? The head tilt, the eyes narrow.
Well,
Why
I mean, I
you have a turret?
because they're either gonna be mortal and break in, and then it won't matter, or they'll not be mortal and break in, and then I'll be able to track them.
And do you realize the amount of paperwork that would be on my head?
Oh, that's true. I have neighbors, don't I?
We have many neighbors.
Huh.
And he grabs both shoulders. As my PR representative, we need to be more careful.
All right, he says, and he flicks off on the remote. He's like, I'll go dismantle that real quick so that it doesn't accidentally go off.
No. Let's just go get some fresh air. I'm gonna call Ace, and I'm gonna have Pain, Panic, Gold, and Silver all come here. Actually, not Pain and Panic. I'm gonna have Gold and Silver come join, along with the others. I need to give them names. I haven't gotten to that part yet. I'll call Xavier. And we are going
Gold,
to
silver,
take care.
diamond, platinum, silver.
Hold on. Ooh, gold, silver, diamond, platinum, and ruby.
There you go.
Don't forget.
Those are the
Yeah.
5. So I'm gonna call gold, silver, diamond, platinum, ruby.
Pokemon
going-
games.
Either that
I am. I'm going down.
music.
Emerald and Sapphire are next. And I'm gonna have Ace. They're gonna take care of things, okay?
Fucking ads.
Don't forget the fan games. Don't forget Quartz as well.
Oh yeah.
Quartz is a good one. Lapis is. I gotta get to the Lapis as well. I'm just gonna go through the
Pokemon
crystal gems
Black and Blue.
at this one.
Peridot, Bismuth.
Yeah, no.
It's time to get to
Bismuth.
Bismuth.
Peridot, maybe not. But Bismuth.
What if it's like record
I was gonna say it's record
levels?
rewards.
You've got like a platinum record, a silver record, a golden record,
Diamond, and I think Ruby too.
diamond, ruby.
Multi-platinum.
One's just named Oscar.
Oro, Platino, Multi-Platino, Diamante. There you go. Those are the 6 levels. And one named Bob.
Anyway.
Sorry, yes. Rise will just look over at Marcus. I mean, I guess I may have overdone it.
Yeah. It's okay, dear. Let's go. We'll take care of some things. Get something to drink in you.
Alright.
Get some fresh air, okay?
Could you just let your people know to beware of the booby traps that I've added?
Okay, Kevin McAllister, we are leaving, and he's just gonna drag he's dragging Rise out.
Alright. Just that, like, by the back of the collar, Rise is just, like, dead hanging his weight. Alright, I guess I'm going.
Opens, like, the motion tracker app and, like, disables it.
Disables everything real quick, tucks his phone back away.
He's calling Ace, rubbing his temples. He's like, one of those Bluetooth earpieces, and he taps it. Call Ace. Still dragging Rise with the other hand.
Bueno.
Bueno. We have... problema.
Problema.
You see, some unfriendly amigos may or may not have broken into my boyfriend's home, and I need you to take care of it. Not the person. We're locking down the apartments. Bring the team.
This is a fortification job?
Si, amigo.
Alright, I'll have it done.
Just in the background, Rise. He's lucky I couldn't get the C4.
When were you going to get the C4?
I'm joking! Don't pop a nerve!
Rise pulls out his phone and deletes on his Google search how to get C4.
How to make C4 at home.
How to make napalm.
On the left side of Marcus's head is like one vein that's covering the temple, and on his like neck on the right side, his vein is popping out. There is severe amount of stress. His eye twitches. He's like,
I was joking. I was joking. Delete. I was joking.
He probably would know how to make napalm.
He'd know how to make
something. World War II.
Yeah, he'd know how to make a few things. Delete, 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 delete. Mustard
Roll a
gas,
D10
delete.
and see how many things you can delete before Marcus sees.
Oh boy. Delete, 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 delete. Alright, it's slash. Oh. 2?
A 2?
Yeah.
So you managed to delete how to acquire C4 and how to make napalm, but all the other searches are there.
How to make mustard gas using homegrown items. Is dynamite better than C4?
This is what Marcus is like. Those veins are just popping up right now.
And then one random search of how to make sure that your Venus flytrap vampire. No, I'm kidding.
How your Venus flytrap is okay.
How to make sure your Venus flytrap is kept safe in a napalm explosion. What? I had to take care of garlic. Didn't know.
Oh yeah, its name is Garlic. I forgot.
Yes, it's spicy garlic Venus flytrap. He like slowly just looks at, and he just slowly hands his phone over to Marcus. I fixed it. See? I fixed it. That innocent puppy dog smile.
Just a light pat on the head. You are very lucky. I love you. And then Marcus just piggybacks Rise onto him and walks out of the building.
Whee!
All right. Last but not least, what would Everjoe be up to?
Joe in it on.
Well, that's a wonderful, wonderful question. And I think he is just totally, totally okay. No freaking out, no issues, completely normal, even keel. Has been gone for a day and now is popped up and is just popped up at broken maybe. Just driving around town, chilling. Who knows? I don't.
Got the horn like da 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 da.
Maybe. Not quite though. Maybe he is not announced himself. He is just there. As he
Valid.
always has been and as he always maybe will be.
Yeah. You, Everjoe, you walk in to a little bit of a rush at the bar. You know, it's Friday night, or I don't know what night it is. It's a night. It's fucking Bourbon Street, so obviously
Why not Friday?
place is packed. So yeah. Everyone's just sort of vibing. And Molly is running the bar. Donovan is at the other end of the bar, and they are just killing it. They're doing like a dance routine to like shake, 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 Senora, while they're mixing up some cocktails together. So
I love it. You know, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not feeling the spark for me to play. I want to listen, but I'm just, I don't know. I just don't have the energy to do roleplay tonight. I'm kind of
That's
realizing.
alright.
Very Joey.
Fair enough.
I just want, yeah, I'm not feeling real Joey. I'm got to work early tomorrow morning, and I also have to take the bus. Just a whole bunch of stuff going on in life. Anyways, I'm just kind of enjoying the company and listening right now. Just assume
Okay.
that Joe is acting abnormally normal.
Abnormally normal. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
You could say he's acting average.
Get
She
out.
is acting average.
Get out.
All right, I'll get out.
But I'm
Wait,
chilling.
why are you walking towards the incinerator?
I don't know.
Wait a minute, I'm fireproof, not heat-proof.
Ah.
We could drag Marcus and Rise to Broken. This way everyone is together, if that works.
Sure, yeah. Let's do that.
Still being piggybacked. You know, I can
Yep.
walk.
I know, but having you close is really nice.
Isn't this bad for your image?
He pulls up his phone and it does, like, in his wiki, has been known to be actively poly.
Fair enough.
In his wiki.
He has his wiki.
Marcus Payne is a well-known celebrity. His sexual life would be fairly well known.
Probably. As well
Valid.
as a multitude of rumors on Wikipedia, because anyone can edit Wikipedia.
I think technically, is Ophelia the only zeroed of our party, of like our of coterie?
What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
Zeroed?
Basically,
she
like,
does not
confirmed
exist.
dead.
She's confirmed dead. She does not exist. If people try and look into who she is, they will find nothing on her. So the only stuff that people know about Ophelia is by like the word of mouth that's spread through Bourbon Street in the areas.
I mean, Rise would
But
be either...
Officially, she is dead.
Rise
Yeah.
is either MIA or KIA from his action years.
Yeah, that is.
She went missing
also very
in.
true.
She would have been regarded as like have gone missing in 1943, because that's when she left
Didn't we
the
all?
U.S.
Didn't we all? But yeah, World War II. I mean, Rise, whatever his original name was, is KIA or MIA in World War II.
That is very true.
Him and Marcus both, I would assume.
Well, Marcus was under a different alias at that time.
I'm aware. Rise is aware. But
So,
yeah.
technically, Marcus has had several aliases. This is just the current one.
Fair enough. But Marcus is the only one with a wiki.
There's several cryptid, several cryptid,
Crypties,
like,
so to speak.
yes, cryptid posts on Ophelia because they're just not sure who she is. Also, the fact that there's been several reports of her like stopping, pushing, or throwing vehicles.
Always wonderful. Is
and,
Ophelia
like,
back, or
punching-
is Ophelia riding around?
She'll probably be back. She'll probably show up a little bit after you guys get there. So, like, you guys get there, you wait long enough, you'll hear her come back, and probably, you know, hit some douchebag that's being like on the way.
Probably.
Okay. I'll say Marcus.
Just like
So-
hip checks him.
Yeah, hip checks him, sends him down the block.
Marcus is definitely gonna take Rise to the bar. Still not putting him down yet.
Hi,
And he's
Molly.
gonna
You see
be like,
Molly dressed up, basically full showgirl, and is just like double shaking the cocktail shakers, gives a smile. There's like a line of shots already on the, like shot glasses on the bar. She just like effortlessly does like a line of the shots. They are immediately grabbed by the crowd. Another line of shots down the other side, and like they're grabbed. Everyone just sort of like cheers, drinks, and she finally sets everything down and heads over and says, "Hey guys, sorry, a little bit of a rush."
Hi,
"You
Molly.
need some help back there."
No, we got it. Donovan is killing it, honestly.
Hi, Donovan.
Looks at Donovan.
What's up?
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
All right, I wanna do something so fucking stupid and so funny at the same time.
What are you about to do on my bar?
Not what I'm gonna do on your bar, so I'm gonna do to one of your bartenders.
I believe Donovan is kindred.
Yes.
Oh, even better.
Oh lord.
How old would you say Donovan is? Just so I have a idea.
Baby.
Baby?
He's
Baby.
recent. He's recent, yeah.
Okay.
He's one of the people that became kindred, found their way to New Orleans because heard word of mouth somebody being like, "Hey, go to New Orleans and ask at this place for, I will cuck you, boat. Ask about Ophelia. She'll set you up." And so he's one of the runaways that is working at Broker Broken to get on his feet before he goes off on his own.
So like half a month at most. Not half a month, half a year at most.
Baby.
Yeah.
What's the name of the college that's nearby?
New Orleans University?
Is that the actual college or just the one that you made up?
No, that's the actual one.
Both.
Okay. Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Oh lord.
He's gonna lean in. UNO? Yeah?
Oh no.
UNO, yep.
Alpha Chi Omega or Delta Gamma?
Dude. Delta Gamma, how'd you know?
Delta
Yeah,
Gamma!
Delta Gamma!
His full frat is gamma. Someone's full frat is gamma, alpha, epsilon. If anyone knows the letters for those, it's funny.
Yay!
Yup. They set it up and it's like, yeah, we're gamma, alpha, epsilon. So your frat is
Wait,
gay.
bro.
What?
Bro,
No.
we fucked up, bro.
And then they eventually all accepted that they got so many homosexual frat members that they just like accepted it. It's like, yeah, we're gay.
There's a pride flag out now. But
We fuck dudes.
he daps him up and he pulls him in. And he's like, never actually got there myself, but my brother, one of the alumni. Great to see one of my members.
Hell yeah!
Dad's an alumni, brother's alumni. I never went to college, but honorary alumni.
Rise still on Marcus's back, like trying to hold himself up while this is happening. Oh my god, frat boys.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright, what can I get you, brother?
The Delta original, come on.
Oh, fuck yeah. Is that, local or exotic?
Ooh.
Like, gives a wink.
He
A really
pauses,
obvious wink.
he pauses, he's like, my brother always said, keep it local. Dad always goes exotic. I'm somewhere in the middle, so dealer's choice.
I'm gonna just say, let me look at your sheet here, see what your insight is. I'm just gonna say with your base insight and the lingo that you already know, he is asking you if you want it, like, regular or with blood.
He's like, give me exotic. Like, give me exotic.
Hell yeah, coming right
gives a
up.
wink.
And he basically just starts dumping every single kind of liquor into the cocktail shaker. Finally, he takes, like, a bottle, that's, like, labeled with, like, a couple X's, and, like, dumps a heavy amount of that in there. Mixes it up. There's, like, a puff of smoke. He kind of, like, coughs for a second, but the smell to you two is just delicious. And he pours it into 3 shot glasses. One for you, one for Rise, and one for him.
Marcus
It's on me,
takes
bro. I'm not charging for a fellow frat member.
Delta Gamma.
Rise is
Delta
literally
Gamma!
just
Don't
tapping
don't tell
Marcus's
the
back.
boss lady.
I won't. He
Don't tell me
taps
what.
it, hits the table, and downs it.
He, like, was in the middle of taking the shot and he accidentally, like, does a spit take.
Don't tell me what.
Nothing. I'm gonna clean this up.
Rise still, like, tapping Marcus's shoulder. Down, down, let me down.
Fine, I guess.
Thank you.
Marcus, might I ask what you're doing with my bartender?
Just having some fun. Putting smiles on faces.
She takes her. I forget which of her eyes changes color. Now we'll go with the left one. Her left.
Yeah.
I think it's her left eye goes from green to red.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I swear we're just having some fun, right?
And as it shifts from red, it shifts to blue. She walks up and smells him like, seems like you're not causing trouble. Don't make it a fucking habit. Her eye goes back to green. She takes 3 of the shots. Like, she puts, like, a shot glass in between each of her fingers and, like, what?
You gotta show me how you did that.
No,
Fine. I'll figure it out.
you don't have the finger dexterity.
You know what?
Rise is like
I'm gonna let it
slinking,
slide. Not tonight. Not
Sl-
tonight. We're having fun.
slinking towards Molly. Like, I'm gonna get out of here. Escape.
Hey,
Rise,
where are you going, Rise?
Are you up
Just
to trouble too?
no,
Yeah,
no.
thinking of trouble.
I haven't done anything.
No, but I do want to know how my boyfriend somehow got a turret.
I mean, I helped him
Oh,
build it.
that would actually be thanks to me.
Yeah, I just procured the
Not Molly.
ingredients.
This is Evershow speaking.
Oh, yeah, I procured the ingredients. Joe's the one who put it together. As much as I
Yes,
dislike
it was
the dude,
actually a
he has a
very-
wealth of knowledge.
It was actually a very nice arts and crafts session, I have to say.
See? I
Just
am
because it was
innocent.
Joe who did it. I'm going to let things slide.
Slide?
Joe, you are an amazing person.
Why, thank you. Your compliments look great on me. How are you, my friend?
Amazing. And Marcus, I do have something I'm putting in because it's not Marcus's full outfit, but just something that is standing out for everybody.
Mhm.
Are his
Is it his-
sunglasses that he's
Oh,
wearing.
his massive bulge.
Funky.
Except
What
In the
his
saloon
Back
pool?
together.
but on his left eye. No, I'm saying on his right eye, the single lens is popped out.
I don't like that.
Hold on, I actually have a picture so you have like somebody wearing them with the one singular lens popped out. So you can
Yeah, I
actually
need
see
to
what
see
it
it
looks
to
like.
believe it. Also, I hope you are liking my impression.
I'm
I'm
loving
loving
it.
your.
Absolutely loving it. I'm so flattered.
I don't like
Okay, I'll let
how
it
he's so
slide.
close. Ophelia
You'll let it
lights,
slide.
Ophelia lights a cigarette and is like, okay. So, I've no. It's like, so, are we just gathered here to have fun, or are we gathered here to figure out a plan again? Like the fucking
What
Phantom Thieves,
plan?
we always meet at a weird ass. We always meet at my place. Why is it my place?
Because you're the only one with a bar accessible to us. It's either that or my place, and my place usually doesn't have many activity going on.
That's true. That's true. Your place is significantly more boring.
Rise is just sipping his drink.
Well,
It's a
Molly
little
is
juice
just
box.
patting him on the head.
I was just
I mean,
trying
my
to
place
build a
isn't
fort.
meant to be for the public. It's party events.
Yes, but granted, since it's always kind of like this, it doesn't really attract much. That and also when she gestures to a few officers. I know a few people.
Rise will turn to
Oh,
Molly.
hello, officers.
I have a
How
question.
did that donation go?
Sorry, what?
Marcus just says hi and asks about his donation and how that went. For
The
police station.
officers. The officers give like a sort of like a nonchalant answer, like they're not allowed to like talk about like budgets and spending and stuff like that, but you can tell like, it made a big difference and like it helped like replace like a couple beat up things.
And Rise
couple
had turned
beat-up
over
things.
to Molly and been like, I have a question. We're in New Orleans. Are there forts here that I could, procure?
Why are you trying to get a fort, Rise?
Forts? Like old like Civil War era forts? I mean, I don't think so.
Darn. That would have been
Maybe?
That would have been a fun project.
And there's more plantations than there are forts.
That's less fun.
I mean, there are. Hold on, there is one.
A fort
Oh.
in New Orleans?
There is a fort in New Orleans, but there are more plantations than there are forts.
But yes, but you'd probably outnumber forts in the south to plantations quite well.
Yes, and she's like, anyways, why do you need a fort, Rise?
Well, I was just hoping to find a place where I could put all the stuff that Marcus isn't letting me keep.
I'm sorry, what?
I
Oh,
bought it
I
all.
can keep it for you. Just put it in my camper. I'll carry it for you.
You could
Nobody
also
ever
put it
checks
in
in
my.
there anyway.
You could also put it in my basement.
Avershow, I've been in your camper. I'm very scared if I walked into your tiny ass camper with all the shit I tried to put in my apartment.
Oh, Mary, well, actually, I'm not sure. The last time I redecorated, she threw those shot glasses in my back. Anyways, I can hold some things, perhaps.
Well, like I said, we can also just put it in my basement. You just gotta make sure to go through the right door. One of them is storage. The other one is, yeah, it's a different kind of storage.
Oh, I have one of those in my basement.
I'm not. I think
And-
yours and I are very different, Marcus. I think
and
yours are
I
more
can't
akin to the
have-
chains and whips variety.
I can't have all my fun stuff.
You see, this is why we can't have nice things.
And this is why nobody knows how fucking old you are. You've already forgotten what you were saying.
Have I?
That's right.
What were you saying?
I think he was
That
saying...
we can't have nice things?
Yeah, I think he's fine. I think you might be losing your mind, Ophelia.
She looks
Yes.
Ophelia,
at she looks at
how many
Rise. Her
eyes-
sclera goes black.
He just sticks out his tongue at her, like... And then he slides over to Molly real quick. Can I have another drink?
Yeah, she's already got it up on the bar.
Thank you.
Ophelia snorts out a bit of steam from her nose as her eye flips to blue, and she's like, all right, well, might as well do something with it. Molly, can you hand me one of my emergency honey buns under the bar? Her eye goes to green.
Sure thing. She, excuse me, she tosses it to you.
She grabs it, opens it, and looks directly at Marcus and just hum nom 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 nom.
Fuck you.
No thanks. You wouldn't be able to handle me.
Even my eyebrow shot up, and is that a challenge?
It's not a chat. It's Ophelia walks towards Marcus as she eats
No,
her
he's
honey
just
bun.
gonna. He's not even gonna say anything. He's just gonna lower his glasses down to his nose and look over the two lenses to her, and then just slowly slide them back up.
And she takes another bite and does well. Ophelia knows Marcus can't handle her.
Rise is just
No
slowly
one.
speaks up and is like, I'd be more afraid of Molly than I am of you, Ophelia.
I mean, you're supposed to be. Look at that thing. Molly is just doing something ridiculous. It's adorable. Of course you should be afraid of it. Have you seen what that thing does? Have you seen what that thing does in video games? Flash cut to Molly playing Manhunt 2.
Oh yeah, absolutely killing it. She's
Just
currently there's currently a battle. Does Broken have a little arcade section?
Yeah, it's got a little it's got an arcade section with Galactica, Space Rock,
Is there
Sidewalk Warrior 2, Carvel versus Map Mobs 1.
Is there a hunting game?
Yes, there is the Dangerous Game 2. It's a game where you hunt people. It got
She's
removed
hitting
off of shelves for
every
just being violent.
She is hitting every single target and getting the high score.
Look at that. You see that? She's not even shooting them lethally. She's intentionally going for higher points by shooting them non-lethally and then executing them. Look at that.
He's like, well, I thought it was a... Sorry, I thought we were still having the dick measuring contest, and I thought hers would be... Never mind.
Oh no, oh no, that's fine. Molly has a huge. Molly and I use a huge one when we have the energy for it. Most of the time, it's just and then it just cuts to someone else as Ophelia's explaining this in the background to like Rise with very animated hand motions.
Marcus is just gonna walk up to Molly and just like they're having that conversation. He just left the conversation. Molly.
1 second. And it gets to like the final screen, and like, you know, the cutscene starts playing. The guy like sets a 20 like on the machine, and she like takes it because they were like playing for money. And she kind of like turns around and grins and she's like, "What can I do for you, sugar?"
He holds up 5. Think you can beat me?
I can certainly. You know what? I'll take that bet.
Ophelia sees this out of the corner of her eye and does like a soft chuckle as she continues explaining to Rise. As I was saying, so first we gotta.
I don't know why Rise would be blushing, considering a lot of the things I'm sure him and Marcus have done.
Oh no,
They
trust me, this is on a completely different level.
They just
This is
started
lesbian
dating.
shit.
Rise doesn't put out
This
on the
is-
first date.
And
That's
this
fair.
is lesbian
Very
shit.
fair.
This is lesbian shit. This is like a completely different fucking level.
I mean, not only that, but you have to remember, Molly's a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Ophelia.
Yes?
Donovan waves you down and it's just like, boss, mind hopping on bar for like a hot second? Another rush is coming in, and Molly's kind of busy.
And that's how we managed to fit it inside of Molly. Huh? Yeah, sure, I got you. And she walks around to the bar. Rise just traumatized.
Rise is like, oh, I need another drink.
Evershow slides up. Well, now that we have the space to ourselves, how are you, friend?
Well, I could be better. An anxious mess. I've lost your journal. And Marcus is not letting me fortify my apartment.
It's already being done.
He tilts his head. Which journal?
The one that you left that one day. We talked about it a couple days ago.
Oh, yes, that one. Well, that is certainly bad.
Unfortunate. Disastrous. I know. I will get it back once we find out who took it.
I have no doubt that you will.
He's just sitting there
And
downing another shot, like...
But you do realize the consequences if you don't retrieve that journal.
Well...
Who is crunching on shit?
Crunch.
It's not me because I muted my mic while I'm eating steak and rice.
Rice. Rice is sitting there like, oh god, what was in that journal? I don't know what was in it, so I don't really know, but I'm assuming bad things would happen, including and not limited to, death.
Oh, yes. Yes, absolutely. I'm glad that I don't have to use my threatening voice on you, and we can just enjoy this night together.
Oh gosh. He's like, I know I wouldn't beat Averjo. I'm not Ophelia. I will definitely, 100% get it back or my life is forfeit.
Everjo kind of stiffens at that and looks you dead in all three of your eyes. You should not make promises that you cannot keep.
I thought that was the point of the stipulation.
No.
Oh.
Don't forfeit your life to someone like me. That is the last thing that I want. I do not want to take your life.
I appreciate that, because I would be saddened. I'd rather not die. But it's...
Rise.
Yeah.
He kind of looks distant for a moment before saying, is it better to run away or hunker down in war?
Well, there's so many things you have to think about. I mean, there's no right answer to that, I suppose.
Exactly. There is no right answer. Things just keep coming and coming and coming. It's up to you how to deal with it. But I would hope that you wouldn't run away.
Everyone, real quick, say hi to Mama Spider. She just got back from the store. I got back a little sooner than she did. Everyone say hi.
Hi, Mama
Hi,
Spider.
Mama Spider.
Everyone said hi except for Fox and Steven.
They're muted.
I said hi, I was just muted. That doesn't count.
Oh. Okay, Steven did say hi.
Back in the scene, Everjo kind of takes Rise's hands. I had a friend who ran away and kept running. She ran to the ends of the earth. And she stood on the precipice. His eyes grow distant again. She kept running into the darkness. Don't disappear, Rise. Please, don't go into that dark.
I'm not planning on running. Like your friend, that's all I've really done. And it's hurt. It's hurt a lot of people I didn't mean to hurt. So now I'll fight.
He kind of relaxes a little bit, and nods, and gives your hands a squeeze. Thank you. That is very, very reassuring to hear. Why don't we join up with everyone else and just have fun? In spite of all of this bullshit, let's have fun!
Rise will nod and he looks over to Ophelia behind the bar. Another round, please, bartender.
Another round, bartender!
Please don't call me that. Just call me by my name.
Sorry, Ophelia.
Ooh, that's a good song. Can we put that on in the bar?
You mean the bar? That's that specific song?
I didn't know that was.
Yes,
sure,
I
why
believe it was somebody lit.
Stop.
I don't know. His name was Little. But
Just stop, please. I beg of you. If I'll meet you guys over at Molly, who is currently, whooping Marcus's ass. I should have told him that that's what she does, and she plays that game in her free time while I'm asleep. Also, IRL,
Wait,
my
that's
mom
some
got me a
bullshit.
skewer.
That's some bullshit. I wanted
Alright.
to roll off for that. That's not
All
fair.
right, let's roll off. Let's
Roll
roll off
off.
then. Let's roll off. All right, so this is gonna be, I guess, what would this be?
Technology, because it's a game.
Could be technology, but could also be firearms. I'm gonna say, you know what? Just to keep it fair, let's do wits technology, and I'll give you a bonus 1 for your firearms.
Okay. Let's go. 3 out of 4.
She beats you. 4 out of she got 4 successes.
Damn. I knew it! She's a hustler!
All right, pay up, sugar.
$5.
And she kind of grins and like gives like a side hug and then yields it to the next players.
Once Molly comes back, Ophelia will walk over to Marcus like with a drink, and it's like, yeah, I should have warned you. She apparently plays that game during the morning when nobody else is here.
Rise will like call over, be like, you know someone has to keep us in check.
Yeah, and it's Molly. Ophelia sips her drink. What do you want, Marcus?
Right now, I'm pretty good. I'm just. And he pauses. He's like, I'm putting something on the jukebox, and walks away.
Oh no, no, hey! Marcus Payne.
Yes,
Do not touch my jukebox. I don't
touching your
trust you.
jukebox.
Marcus Payne.
Can I touch the jukebox?
Joe, stay out of this.
Rise is like,
He like sidles over to Marcus and like slowly lays a hand on top of it.
As he slowly moves his hand, Ophelia has reached her hand into her vest and is slowly pulling out her revolver with 500 Nitro Express rounds.
Rise coming in between them. No, 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 no. Ophelia, you just rebuilt the bar.
That's true. Alright, but you put anything fuck shitty on the bar and I'm spiking your drinks.
Oy.
I promise I'm not going to put something fuck shitty on the bar.
I fucking love this song.
It's not you that it's now when it's just you, I am worried about that. Now with both of you,
What would you say is like the vibe of this bar?
Ophelia's
It's
bar.
like
Yeah.
it's kind of like a dive bar.
Think of like biker dive bar with like goth punk vibes.
Rise is gonna sneak over and take his shot at the game that Marcus was just playing. He just wants to see how good he can do.
Really quick, Marcus taps in something before anyone can stop him. And over the loudspeakers, born to be wild.
You know what? The irony. Ophelia hears that and looks to Mulling. You know the irony of this song coming up after you got me that gift.
Yeah.
What gift? What gift?
Look
I'll show you.
outside.
And she like picks up Rise and takes
Oh.
Rise outside.
Why
The
does it-
license plate reads like heavyweight.
Rise literally being dragged again. Like, why? Why am I always lifted?
Because you're a twink.
Wow.
And she sets Rise down in front of the motorcycle.
Ooh.
Look at her.
Rise is like, can I touch?
Yeah, you can touch. I trust you with it.
He's just like, he had those, like, you know how people do like those grabby hands? He's like, thanks.
This is like if a motor.
Hands.
Yeah. This is like if a Harley Davidson motorcycle and the Killdozer had a baby.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Killdozer! Burn 'em! Moon knows the relevance of what I just said and how I said it. Oh wait, that's why you said.
There you go. Oh my god.
I'll explain if somebody wants to know why I said it like that. But anyway, she's like, "Yup, thing's built like a tank. You want to take a ride with me?"
Yes.
All right, here's your helmet.
Why do I have to wear a helmet?
Because you're fragile.
Wow! He like puts the helmet on. It's like, I feel like I'm back in the days.
Here's your goggles.
Why do I need goggles?
Because you're fragile.
Can I? Why couldn't it have been one of the cool motorcycle helmets with the visor?
And she pulls out one of those.
Thank you! Like, put that on.
Alright, now we just gotta put on the rest of your protective gear.
I don't...
Stop struggling! Just put the pants on!
I don't want to put the pants on!
Stop it! There we go, there we go. Hang on.
Ridiculous!
You don't look ridiculous. Now stop struggling. I'm trying to tighten the belt. There we go.
Ow! Everything is awful!
Alright, and she steps on the front and is like, "You're riding, bitch. Come on."
He just like waddles over. Plops on.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. You're gonna want to hold. You're gonna want to hold on.
He's like, how can I hold on in this marshmallow suit?
And she guns it as like Rise wraps his arms around Ophelia. She just guns it.
Oh my god! It just dissipates.
Oh my god!
Molly, did you get her a motorcycle?
I did.
I did. And I miss my motorcycle.
Rise has one.
I'm not getting you one.
Rise
No.
has
And he pulls out his phone and he shows his motorcycle to her.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Very pretty.
Inside chat.
Ooh.
It's
very pretty.
Yeah, I miss having it. Kinda, he swipes over one, and it's totally wrecked.
Oh no! What happened to it?
So there was a gang war, and they decided to take my motorcycle out as a message.
That's horrible.
Yep. Literally put C4 into the gas tank.
What? She's like looking at you, like trying to form words, basically just like, how?
Oh, well,
Like,
I mean,
how was your pelvis not blown off?
He looks down, looks at Molly, looks down, looks back at her. You've seen us regrow limbs.
Valid, but that must have fucking hurt.
I have no sensation down there anymore.
No.
Molly has seen Ophelia's
bad for
arms
Jade.
get ripped off like every other week. Oh damn! Hang on, shit.
Wait, no, he can't feel anything. Doesn't mean he can't do things with it.
That's
Like
still
no, but
sad.
his nerves are completely shot. He cannot. It's like a person who has like severe nerve damage in their hand, put it over fire.
I'd probably get Xavier to fix it.
I could. I've asked. Both of us are just not comfortable going for that long in that area.
Oh no, Xavier would totally be down. He is not shy at all.
That is valid. Marcus is just like, I'm personally just okay with it for right now.
Alrighty. I'm sorry that happened to you, though.
It's fine. I just miss it. It's nothing important.
Have fun, Rise?
I want to go again without the marshmallow suit.
Listen, if I fall off, I lose an arm and I'm fine, and Molly just bitches at me for the next few days. You fall off, you get hurt, and I have to kill Marcus because he'll try and kill me and fail.
Well, but I would be fine.
Why do you think he would try to kill you is the question.
I would just regrow too. I can do that.
Yes, but you're cute. And we want to keep it that way.
What do you think, I would regrow not cute?
I don't know. Look at me.
He just like stares at her and grabs both of her cheeks with his hands. You're very cute.
Which ones?
Her
She's
face
still
cheeks.
sitting on the motorcycle.
No, her face cheeks. He's not weird.
He just grabs both of her butt cheeks.
No, he's not that weird. Leave him alone. My poor boy is a gentleman. Drinking or not, goddammit. He just looks at her. He's like, you are cute.
I'm the furthest thing from cute. I am built like a brick fucking wall.
And that, to Molly, is cute.
To Molly, it makes her want to do completely unethical things that if anybody on Reddit found out about, we would probably have the police called on us.
He just like rolls his eyes. He's like, get over it. I can call you cute, and you'll deal.
All right, then I get to call you a twink.
You do anyway.
Exactly. She lifts Rise up and is like, all right. Let's get this suit off. She takes out like a drill, but with one of those like nut wrenches, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna untighten the vest now.
Just the screaming from outside. Ah!
He cuts back and it cuts back in, and he's like, and that's how I became the Don of the Italian mob for the third time.
Who is he speaking to?
To Molly, just like, I think he would have went into why he had the motorcycle, and it was just like, that's just how I became the Don of the third time.
It's just in the background, you just see Ophelia like struggling to get Rise out of this thing. She just starts squeezing the suit. You see the suit stay and Rise just into the air. Ophelia looks at the suit, it's like,
like a banana.
Looks up, and it's like frantically like, catches Rise, and it's like, phew, Rise is completely naked, and she's like, no.
Rise is just like, ah!
Are you hurt?
He's like, no, give me my clothes back!
Why are you so greasy?
I'm not. It's your stupid fluff suit. Just clawing to get his clothes. Give me!
All right. I'm giving you your homosexual flannel. Here you go. There you are.
There's nothing wrong with a flannel.
Listen, I have flannel, but at the same time, I grew up with brothers who wore flannel. Granted, to be fair, I also grew up wearing a dress, but
he just like looks at his flannel like, I think it's manly.
it's very manly. And no, you'll never see those pictures. Only Molly has seen those pictures. And Molly has been sworn to secrecy.
I can't imagine you in a dress. He like
Yeah, neither
finishes
could
putting on
Molly.
his clothes and wanders back inside with Ophelia.
Yeah, neither could Molly. Oh, hey Marcus. Yeah, I got a new motorcycle. Molly bought it for me. This thing's built like a truck. We went through like seven concrete barriers.
Nice.
And I'm not broken.
Not even a scratch.
She tried to steal my clothes, though.
I did not try and steal
You
your clothes.
excuse me?
You slipped out of the protection suit like a fucking banana.
It was quite
Anyway,
impressive.
Molly, and he pulls out a bullet that he told her that he was like shot into him when he first lost the Don position. You can keep this if you
Oh
want.
shit. Oh no, I couldn't take that from you.
I have 3 others.
Are you sure?
Marcus, why are you giving oddly sentimental items to my fiance?
Because we are friends.
Ophelia squints. And it's like, I'm watching you, Pain.
I'm watching you, Wazowski.
My
Don't
last
fine.
name's not Wazowski.
Am I the only cultured one here?
I never saw Monster Zeke. I was too busy being in hiding.
So you
Rise
do
just
know
is
what
like,
movie it's from.
I understood the reference.
Yes, I know what the movie is from. Yes, I've seen the movies. It's just not relevant to me. Also, why would you still call me Wazowski? Why don't you just call me you know what? We're just gonna get past this. My autism is showing.
Yeah, no, seriously, keep it. And he just fully turns back to Molly. Seriously, keep it.
Okay.
I was told to get rid of it anyways.
She takes it and puts it in her pocket.
So are we just gonna like hang around and just kind of do odd things, or are we gonna like fucking party?
Let's
I think
fucking
this-
party.
I guess we are fucking partying. But if we're going to party, we're gonna do it in my place. I don't want shit bothering us. You guys head up. I'll make a couple calls. Yeah, Jackson. You want an extra shift? Yeah. Can you be here? Jesus, Jackson.
Hello.
How do you get here so fucking fast? The phone was still ringing.
I was in the area.
No, you weren't. I know that for a fact.
I was in the area.
Fine. You want to work?
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, go help him. And stop doing that.
Stop doing what?
I don't know. You're too fast for a mortal, okay? You're just way too fucking fast. And she just goes upstairs.
And he just like starts going at it on the bar.
Rise is like, well, he's really good at what he does, as he's walking up
Yes.
with Ophelia.
Yes, I know. That's why that's why I hired him. Now move your ass.
I'm walking.
I'm walking it.
Walking here. I understood that reference too.
I understood that. I know this one.
I know this one.
They get
Marcus is
upstairs and
upstairs already.
Averjo sort of meanders up.
Alright, Ophelia goes to like her fridge upstairs and is like, alright, first I gotta eat. And she pulls out just this massive heart, tosses it into the air, and just okay, all good.
Rise is like having a second, like, but you're not a snake.
Yeah, but do you think I could chew with these? And she like pulls her like lips back and it's like fangs all the way back.
Yes, especially something as muscular as a heart. You would need that many sharp teeth. I don't.
Yeah.
It's the size of a fist.
Yes.
You can't swallow that whole.
I just fucking did.
I mean, you can with enough practice.
No.
Oh, you sound like you say that as you say that from life experience, don't you, Pain? Take enough fist-sized things down your throat.
Hold on. Molly, by chance, do you have a can of Monster?
I do.
May I?
Sure.
Rise
Hands
is
it
like
over.
rubbing his temples. Can we stop with the dick measuring contest?
I don't know why
No.
he's so into it. I don't even have one.
No,
You
Marcus
anymore.
flips it, leans his head back, and just half the Monster can gone. And back up.
Give. Oh, you take the monster cannon. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me resolve.
Yeah, give me a resolve. Give me like a. I don't know what that is. Just give me like a willpower roll.
Willpower roll.
As he does that though, Ophelia's gonna take a picture.
You act like it's gonna bother him.
No, but she's gonna hold on to it in case he does some fuck shit and she needs to blackmail his political campaign.
Any mods to that or no? Just flat.
Just flat. Just give me straight willpower.
Straight willpower. No, I was like, I don't care if what I gotta burn. I'm re-rolling that.
Okay. Mark off one superficial and then roll again.
I think that's how you do superficial.
No, the willpower.
And reroll.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it! I'll take 3 out of 6.
You get the can halfway before you have to take it out again.
Well, that's what he was only gonna go like half of the can, and then back up.
I'll say it's just under halfway. Like you succeed.
And he just back up. I'll clean it.
Molly, you're not drinking that. I'll drink that. You can have one of the other ones in the fridge.
Well, he did the bottom, so it's not like the actual part where you sip from. It's where you
Ophelia
hold
is still not going to give her fiance the monster that her friend fucking deep-throated.
Molly just fucking shotguns it.
Oh god, from the bottom.
Yep.
She licks her lips around Molly does that thing where she holds it and licks her tongue around the tip, and like everybody's just like watching it, like oh.
Rise is sitting there going,
One. Just a single eyebrow shoots up.
I am surrounded by those who wish to measure their dicks all the time. I don't understand why.
It's okay, Rise, because we know in all, you and Molly are the biggest. That's what truly matters.
Rise just coughs out his drink a little bit.
Marcus is definitely high-fiving Molly for that.
All right, let's get this party started. Ophelia starts like moving the furniture in a like way that's like, she figured out already to like clear up the middle area, and it's like, all right, and for this we will be playing let's see. She goes down.
Cards Against Humanity. Cards Against Humanity.
All right, we'll do Cards Against Humanity. She grabs this big old box and okay. We can actually play Cards Against Humanity if y'all want to.
Actually, I had a really fun idea, but it's up to y'all.
Hmm.
Up to you.
What's the thought? Because I might wrap up in like the next 10 minutes.
It was a drinking game. It's basically we go around and ask each other questions. It helps all of us come up with extra lore for our characters that we might not have thought of.
Ooh. Yeah, I
Put
like
that
that.
in my
Let's
ass.
do like 1 or 2 rounds. This will be
Ah, yes, pretend your Zizzy is still working. Fuck yeah.
let's see. These will just be straight willpower rolls to like stay sober.
Ophelia, I think, is the only one that's drinking like normal alcohol. Everyone else who is kindred is drinking, obviously, from the red menu.
That's cheating.
Regular alcohol.
Yeah, it won't get you drunk.
Oh yeah, that's fair. All right, fine. She'll join everybody else.
I think
All right,
Molly is able
so-
to drink regular still, right?
Yeah, Molly's able to drink regular.
Yeah, she's got something. Alrighty.
Molly's alcohol tolerance is stronger than everybody else in this room.
All
Oh,
right,
dude.
so Marcus, since you were the one who introduced the game, you're up first.
This is basically a spin on Never Have I Ever.
Bet.
This way, it just kind of works. So the way this drinking game works is it's never have I ever, but instead of drinking when you didn't do something, you drink when you did. Watch. I was a part of World War II. Rise, me and you would drink. Philly, you would drink. And this is how it goes. To learn about each other more and just get wasted.
Averjo slowly raises his hand.
Yes.
What if you don't remember if you did something, but you had a feeling that you did?
I'd say
For
probably
you, my
just
friend,
drink.
yeah, just drink for you.
Okay.
So I will go. I'll start with something light. Within my life, I've gotten into a bar fight, and he would drink.
Ophelia drinks as well.
Molly drinks.
Rise pauses. Define bar fight.
In a bar, some blood was spilled.
Well, I mean, in the war we made our own bars. Does that count?
No,
Damn.
actual bar.
Then not that I remember.
All right, it'll go to the next person. Ophelia, that's you.
All right.
Make the above board. Just write down the list.
And so it's like never have I ever. So I'll say never have I ever done something and drink, basically.
No, this is you go based off of things you have done. Like
All right.
I have done blank, and then who has done it drinks.
I had in my time. I have stormed 3 enemy compounds and killed all the kindred inside for my boss. Takes a drink.
That's so specific. I mean, I had a boss, but they weren't kindred we were killing. Not that I'm aware of.
I mean, technically killed a werewolf, but not kindred. In a compound, at least.
I mean, you and I share that. We both have killed werewolves, though in very different circumstances. Ophelia looks to her arms when she says that.
Does the war count?
Has Ophelia told them that story yet?
Yes.
I don't know if she has.
Oh, really? Oh, maybe you told me as a player.
I think I told you. I don't think Ophelia's told everybody else how she got her name, the Bronze Bull.
I thought we went over that when the
Yeah, I
you opened
think-
your...
Right, in her journal, it was mentioned that her fucking arms got ripped off and she killed the elder werewolf with no arms in a fit of rage.
Rise
that
looks
was
at
in the
Ophelia
journal.
and is like, so does the war count?
No.
Cool. Then no, because 3 is really specific.
I mean, we could also just switch to Never Have I Ever if it makes life easier for everybody above board.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Never Have I Ever.
Never have I ever been white.
First off, that's rude.
And second off, I feel targeted.
And second
Rise
off,
takes the drink.
targeted. Who's next?
Rise, that
You.
would be you.
Oh, good. Fantastic. Never have I ever... I don't know. Been to Disney World?
Ophelia takes a hard drink and looks terrified at Molly.
Oh.
Marcus takes a drink, smiling.
Wait, what was the question?
Never have I ever been to Disney World.
This is stuff you haven't done?
We're just doing Never Have I Ever.
Yes, so we
just to make life
switched. So
easier.
never have I ever. So I've never been to Disney. Or Rise has never been to Disney World.
So drink if you have.
Oh, drink if we have? Ophelia does not drink. She's never been to Disney World.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Molly drinks.
Never have I ever is if you drink if you haven't. Right?
Ophelia,
No,
Ophelia
you don't
doesn't
drink.
No, it's if
haven't.
you have.
Oh,
This
okay.
is why nobody plays Never Have I Ever.
Okay, so never have I ever. You take a drink if you have. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Drink if you have. That's why you Never Have I Ever.
Yes. Okay. Lucky. I've always wanted to go, but I've also heard it's so overrated now.
I mean, considering the fact that we wouldn't really be able to enjoy it because, you know, it's one of those daytime activities. Unless
Fair.
we ended
Not if
up
you
in
go
some
during
weird
Halloween.
fucking... Unless we ended up in one of those weird fucking places where somebody, like, gave us the ability to be out during the daylight, but that's not possible.
Fair. All right, Molly.
Marcus just shoots a glance, looks back down at his drink. Yeah, Molly, it's your turn.
To be clear,
Yes.
to be absolutely clear, if you say Never Have I Ever, it's something you haven't done or have done.
It's something.
It's something you have not done.
Damn. Okay.
Never have I ever gone to the ER because of sex.
Marcus drinks.
Rise will slowly take a sip.
Ophelia, asks, like, does it count if I've sent other people to the ER?
Did you go with them?
I mean, yeah.
Then yes, it counts.
Ophelia takes a drink. Listen, those Italian girls really know what to do, but I did not understand my strength back then.
Fair enough.
Marcus takes a drink and then rubs his jaw.
Oh, you got lockjaw?
It wasn't lockjaw. It was dislocated jaw.
Oh, that's even worse.
You need some help with that?
Oh no, he just like he kind of mimes like his entire bottom jaw came out, like both sides.
God, you guys have some of the craziest stories. I was young and it was the war.
It was interesting.
I mean,
I'll
that
say
is in
much.
and of itself is pretty fucking crazy.
Fair.
What happened with you?
Well, we didn't really know what we were doing, I guess. And,
Wait, let me guess. Broken dick.
no, well, I mean, no, not really. It was just, you know, like, anyone's first time. It was awkward. There was some tearing. Whatever.
Oh no.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Lube is such a great invention.
All right, whose turn is it next?
Ophelia!
Joe's.
Oh, Joe?
Mine.
It would
All
be
right,
Joe's turn.
Averjo, your turn.
Never have I ever. Oh. I don't. Never have I ever been diablerized.
Like, drank from?
Sure.
Molly sips.
Rise will
Marcus
sip.
sips.
Ophelia doesn't sip.
You've never been drank from? Ever? I'm pretty sure you fed Molly.
Not, yes, but I more so did it via the drip feed method. There's got some, and she kind of rubs her neck. Got some traumas regarding, that sort of thing.
I mean, so do I. I was attacked.
Listen, when a deranged Italian man shows up in an alleyway after you've been beaten half to death and you're actively bleeding out, and he just starts rambling about my perfect experiment, and then he fucking pins you down and starts drinking your blood and replacing it with his, it's not gonna leave a lot of good memories.
Oh, fair, but then you've been drank from before.
Before I was a kindred, I suppose, yeah.
I mean, we all were then, technically.
Yeah.
I'm still not gonna count it, because that's
Oh,
not Diablere. Diablere is specifically between kindred.
Yes, it is.
Rise is like,
I
well,
guess-
if we weren't gonna count that we were getting drunk from when we were turned, well then I shouldn't have drank.
Rise.
No, I'll take care of it. It's fine. I'll just have an extra sip. I
My
believe
turn.
That goes to, yes, Marcus.
Marcus rubs his chin and he's like, never have I ever been in a movie.
Ophelia takes a drink.
Molly takes a drink.
Now that movie, I'd want to see. Molly, of course,
Pornos
I'd
do
see
not
yours.
count.
What? Why? Molly can be a star.
Excuse me, it's a vital part of cinema.
Ophelia stares dead at Marcus, like it's like she's looking. I'm like, it wasn't a porno, basically.
He blinks. I'm going to find it.
If you
And
do,
Ophelia-
send it to me.
Ophelia goes over to her shelf, like touches a few things, pulls it off, flips the movie over, and tosses the movie to Marcus.
Let me see. What is it?
Rise, we're having a movie night when we get back.
Excellent.
It's one of those like it's like a movie that's like whole stories about like an underground female fighter fighting through the underground to like get money for her family, and she's like, nah, Marco really wanted to make some extra cash, so
Oh my god, it's a young Ophelia.
Oh my god, this
yeah,
is gonna be amazing.
it is like a young Ophelia, like even though she doesn't age, as she does look noticeably like younger, the look in her eyes is much harsher. Like you could tell in the movie this is not Ophelia, this is the bull.
Yay! Excellent.
I get that would be Ophelia.
Neat.
What, you thought I couldn't be in a movie?
No, it's your turn to ask the question.
Right. Never have I ever been shot only once.
Well,
Has Molly ever been shot?
Molly lives in New Orleans. I'd assume she's been shot once.
just because you
She
live in New
slowly
Orleans.
takes this. Yeah, she takes a small sip. Okay, technically, before y'all freak out, it was just a graze wound,
I'm not worried, honey.
and they weren't
You
aiming for me.
Ophelia's not worried
honey.
because Ophelia's already killed the person, I assure you.
This was
Yeah,
ages ago.
still found them.
I've been
Marcus is
shot
just-
more than once.
Well, I'm assuming that the question, or the way it's said, is one shot, then it was gone. Not like you were shot at more than once.
Yeah, people for some reason just really like to unload in me. Whether it's the police or gang members or police corrupted gang members.
Yeah. Marcus takes a drink.
Only once you've been shot. With
I've been
all
shot
the...
just
You've,
one
that's a
single
lie,
time.
because you've been shot 3 times at least. You were just
No,
telling
as
Molly
in-
about it.
As in, you get shot once, and then that was done. For
Yeah,
some
one
reason,
and
people...
done.
And then it can happen multiple times at other times.
Oh. Well, it still doesn't count for me.
Anyways, on to you, Rise. Ophelia takes out her phone. Oh, Molly, your fans video. Looks like, oh wow, it's got a lot of views. You and I are really popular.
Nice.
Let's see. Never have I ever sexted the wrong person.
Ophelia takes a drink.
Molly takes a very large drink.
Remember
Marcus
that time?
does not take a drink.
You remember that time with Savannah? That was awkward. Though it worked out in the end, before she moved away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, she says hello.
Lovely. All right, whose turn? Was it mine?
Yours.
Yours,
Okay.
Molly.
Fuck, I can't think of anything.
Hang on, I've got a random generator up.
Never have I ever eaten a world record of ass.
Ophelia
What
takes a
counts
very-
what
Ophelia
counts
takes
as a
very
world
small
record?
drink.
I was to say we can't have 2 world records in here. I'm sorry, but that's not how this works.
I mean, you all lived for a very long time. There can be several world records that can be broken.
I guess that's true.
I mean, I might not have eaten the most ass, but I'm
You like to
pretty
eat something
sure
else.
I've had. That's true.
What have I
But-
started?
I think I've had. You know, I did compete with a couple of girls one night. I had the most amount of. Well, let's just say I had the most, the majority of the pleasurable times compared to the ones that my friends had.
Wait a minute. You mean are you telling me this is the origin of the 253 you were telling me about?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Listen, like, I was on a hot streak and I was super, like,
Horny.
yeah. I
Now that I think about it, this was right before we met, wasn't it?
I think it might have been. Like, I was on a hot streak, and, like, I gotten very lucky with my clients. And I decided, you know what? Fuck it. Next day off, I'm gonna see how many times I can do it in a day. 253.
I didn't. Ryan's just like doing math in his head.
Marcus is still trying to figure out just which end was she on.
Both.
Both.
Rise will shake his head. Anyway, definitely not drinking. Sorry.
Marcus did take a drink, and he's just like, yeah.
Ophelia took a drink, and she's just like, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, Marcus pulls up his phone. Yep, nope, name is still there.
I'm not surprised. I don't typically go out telling people my stuff. Also, the fact that I don't exist, so.
Yeah, and you think Marcus Payne is the only alias I used over the last 100 years?
No, but it is the one that is currently running for mayor, so.
Yeah, and it's not the one here.
Regardless, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say this is the last round before I call it, because I'm running out of ideas.
Alright. Marcus really sits and thinks about it. And he goes, never have I ever lost a loved one to old age.
Ophelia.
Drink.
Ophelia takes a drink.
Why don't you just hand me the bottle?
That's bullshit, because I'm still mortal. And she, like, finishes her drink.
And, partially.
And that doesn't mean that you don't have a loved one who's old.
I'm old.
Yeah, Marcus has
Oh wait,
never.
Molly, you
had
can learn
someone...
right now. Pulls out her gun.
Put that down.
Who do you
Marcus
love?
has never had anyone he says he loved pass away from old age.
Ophelia has had several.
Bryce has had a
Technicality.
couple.
Technicality? Which would that be?
Well, you've never loved anybody.
Damn, called out.
Burn.
That's
He loved
died
his parents. He loved his parents, and they were shot.
Well, then
It was me. I shot them.
Behave yourself.
Maybe.
Anyway, Ophelia.
Yeah. And Ophelia taps her chin, just like, never had. And she looks at Molly, and she's like, well, I mean, there's that one. All right, never have I ever gotten under 3 piercings in my downstairs area.
Prize is like, not me.
Marcus isn't drinking.
Molly also does not drink.
Ophelia is like, Molly, you've seen it.
Yeah.
And she's like, she's kind of like smirking at Molly, just like, you've seen it. You know what I've got.
Yeah, I do know what you have, so why aren't you drinking? Oh wait, no. Oh wait, this is stuff you have.
And this is why nobody plays this game.
Ophelia's like, all right. Come on, let's finish up these questions. I have things I need to do with my fiance.
Fair enough. I guess it's me. Never have I ever... God, there's a lot of things I feel like I haven't done. But what would be something that y'all have done? God, I can't even.
Loose.
Never
Thank
have I ever been arrested.
Fuck you
Ophelia
guys.
grabs
Molly
Ophelia grabs
drinks.
the bottle, grabs the bottle, and just chugs it from full to empty.
Rise is like,
Marcus does the same. He just finishes his.
Never
Yeah.
have I, and never have I ever been ritualistically burned alive.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Ophelia goes to take a sip, and she's like, "What if I was covered in a flame retardant?"
Does not count. Was it a ritual?
Yeah.
Average Joe, you have been through some shit.
No. Yeah, that's true.
but he hasn't
I
been
want to
burned
know.
alive as a ritual offering, which is good.
Did I have to walk away from it, or does it like? Are you doing this on a purpose of? We're all still here.
I would say technically you couldn't have walked away from it.
I
Not
set
in
a
our
dude on
state.
fire once.
That doesn't count. You weren't set on
No.
fire.
I
Not
never
yet.
said you had to die alive.
Okay, Marcus takes the sip.
Yeah.
What the fuck have y'all been through?
I don't
Ophelia
know,
also
but it
takes
was
a
when
sip.
they were mortal.
Ophelia also takes a sip. Yep.
Your mortal life sucked. And I was in a
My
war.
My mortal life didn't suck. I was just poor.
So they burned you in a ritual to what? Get money?
No. So this was when this is when I was 12. I went into town. Some weird guys got a hold of me, and they set me on fire. But they covered me in a flame retardant for some reason because they were really dumb, and they thought like if we just pretend to set her on fire, it'll still work, and we won't actually be convicted of a crime. Um, it was hot. Thankfully, I didn't get burned, but I was on fire. And then they all had covered their bodies in gasoline because they were pouring gasoline onto the thing to set it on fire. Yada yada yada. They went up in flames.
All right.
Good night.
I'm gonna stop this now. Molly like picks up the bottles and puts it away. Okay.
Probably
not
a
get
good
the shit?
idea.
All right, everybody, get out of my house unless you want to hear some things you don't want to hear. Ophelia picks up Molly and carries her to their room.
Ah, that's our cue to leave. He just like gets up and he's like,
Check, please.
I'm gonna go check on Ace
We
and
have
the
a-
others.
We have a movie to watch.
Yeah, but I also have to make sure that your people haven't died in my apartment. Can
I
do
would have
that
gotten a
first?
call. I would have gotten a call if someone died.
You're no fun. I just want to go play with my toys.
Oh.
That
My
you've
dear.
removed from my apartment. Never mind, I have no more toys.
Alrighty, guys. Let's call it here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope y'all have a